So this sneaker I bought when I first started getting back into sneakers, back in probably, I think it was maybe early 2022, and you can probably see from the box, it's the Jordan Rebellionaire, and these come in a really nice, cool looking box from Jordan brand. And this is a story about Michael Jordan not being able to wear his trainers on court, and as far as I remember, they were the airships, but this is sort of paying homage to that. So the message on here is they can't stop you from wearing them, and it's basically the Michael Jordan sneaker that was paying homage to I think it was the airship, in the Chicago color that he got banned from to wear, not allowed to wear, and this one just pays, like I said, homage to that. And I like the all over writing on there. This is more of a, I suppose, a collector's piece in my eyes. It's something that you put on the shelf and not really particularly wear. And I like the X on the back because it's obviously signifying the banned sneaker. And these were sort of quite limited as well in terms of being able to buy them. And I am a big fan of the sort of shadow color blocking as well. And this one's got, similar sort of vibes to the shadow, but obviously the writing on top makes it different. And I think the material on this, it is leather, but it's got kind of that almost sort of rough feeling texture to it. So I think it might be slightly on the nubuck side, or at least sort of given that sort of cracked leather type treatment. And it kind of feels like that. I think that the pattern is on there, but maybe it is the pattern that's giving that sort of rough texture. I don't know. But the sneaker has got, you can see like here as well, like the age collaring as well. That was also on the lost and found. So it's also just like I said, it's just a really cool nod to the past. And like I said, it's one of more of those sort of collector pieces. And even in the box itself, it's one of those ones where you get sort of nice paper with some storytelling. And this one, I think the lost and found probably got the better storytelling in my opinion. And some of the other GR pairs just don't have anything. So, but from that perspective, this is a cool one, and definitely worth getting if you're looking for something that is more of a sort of, like I said, collector's piece to put on the shelf. Not that you can't wear them, but it's not something that I'd wear. I think they're a bit too loud to sort of wear. So here are the details with the Air Jordan 1 High OG Rebellionaire. It comes in a black, white and particle grey colour scheme, and these have a polyurethane cupsole with an airbag in the heel, and it's made up of all leather construction, and the price was £170. So with the comfort and sizing, these are on the medium to firm side, and basically feels like any other sort of Jordan 1 really, and so for that reason they can get sort of fatiguing after a while because of the hard sole, and the insole provides a little bit of give but not too much, and because it's a flat sole, there isn't much support around the arch either. And I'd say the wearing time for these is probably around the sort of 6 to 8 hours. The material on this is slightly on the stiffer side, and that's kind of why I sort of think it's more of a collector's piece rather than something to wear, in my opinion. And for sort of really wide footers, I recommend going up half size, which is kind of what I do. I just like a bit more space in the toe box area really, and also in the width. And because of the Jordan 1 traction, it has sort of like a radial pattern on the forefoot, and the grip is very, very good for these. So with the look and style, I like the OG shadow colour blocking on this, and with the patterns sort of overlaid. It is a busy sneaker, so you have to dress sort of appropriately for this. And this one's probably, if you are sort of intending to wear it, then it's a good one to wear sort of autumn winter time in my opinion, because of the dark colourways. And it's one of those sneakers that you can dress up sort of casual. I'd maybe sort of err on the side of caution dressing up smart casual, because obviously it's got a lot of writing on the sneaker itself. And I would say it would be best with sort of black laces, or red can also go because of the band colour on there. And then sail would also work because of the black, and also white. So I like the classic shadow colour blocking on this, and the storytelling around the fact that the airship was banned in back in 1984 or 5, and so for that reason, it's, you know, the story's been told really well. It doesn't really reflect upon this particular shadow pair, but it's still an interesting one. And the special packaging is also nice because it's slightly different to what Jordan Brand normally do. And I would say it's a collector's item, so it's a good one to sort of have, you know, to sort of show on the shelf, really, in my opinion. The cons, I think the cost for Jordan 1s in general is too high, and the comfort level for it's not obviously going to be on the sort of soft side. And I would say these do have a loud design, and like I said, if you're going to wear them, it's probably more for a younger age group, in my opinion. So with the ratings, I think even though the styling is quite sort of loud and brush, I still give it a sort of 5 out of 5 because it's using the shadow colour blocking, and it makes it easier to sort of have a sort of writing on all over the sneaker. I think if it was another colourway, it may not look so nice. And the comfort, I give it a 3 out of 5. It's basically one of those ones where it's just a standard Jordan, really. It's not going to be anything too comfortable. It's one of those ones where the material is not like amazing, but it's just the whole packaging itself that you're paying for is, you know, price of a Jordan 1 standard GR version. So in my eyes, it's a good one to get. And the pricing, like I said, it's like, I say it's on the high side, but at the same time, the overall package is kind of worth the money because it was quite sort of limited. And overall, I'll give it a 5 out of 5 because it's just one of those sneakers that, like I said, you can put on the shelf and have it as a collector's piece, and it looks quite nice, and it's different to sort of other sneakers that have come out, especially sort of recently as well.